We're going to be talking about The Long Kiss Goodnight. Devin, before we start talking about the movie, hit us with some facts and information.
Yup. This is directed by Rennie Harlan, and when I saw that pop up, I was like, that's weird, because this man is notoriously known for being one of the worst directors of all time.
Really?
Yep, that's what he's known for. He made Cutthroat Island with Geena Davis, which is known as one of the biggest box office bombs ever. It bankrupted a company. They lost like $150 million.
Really?
It like ruined.
Wow.
It's what ruined Geena Davis's career, kind of. This is written by Shane Black, though, and this is why I picked the movie, because, just Shane Black writes great movies, Lethal Weapon, franchise, things like that.
Nice Guys, right?
He directed that as well.
Oh, he directed it.
And Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, of course, Iron Man 3. And every movie he writes is about Christmas as well. It takes place during Christmas.
Really?
This stars Geena Davis, Samuel L. Jackson, Brian Cox. I feel like that's probably the only actors I should mention.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson said this is his favorite role he's ever done.
Really?
Yeah. So this is the favorite character he's ever played.
Interesting. This man's been in like 1,000 movies.
Yeah. He said that in 2019 too, so that was pretty recent.
Favorite is just kind of wacky, kind of private detective, kind of crazy dude, Mitch Hennessy from Long Kiss Goodnight.
Really?
Love that movie, man.
So when Shane Black sold this screenplay, he was the first writer to ever sell a screenplay for $4 million. It broke a record.
Really?
It was the highest sold screenplay ever at the time. And apparently he got ridiculed by the writers. Like, people hated him for it.
Really?
Because people are weird. I guess when you're successful, people don't like it.
Of course. Yeah. Dude, could you imagine writing a script, sending it off, and getting a $4 million check,
and
bro?
Dude, I'm going to say something else. Every single one of Shane Black's movies are exactly the same.
Yeah.
They're like buddy cop movies.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Lethal Weapon, Nice Guys, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. They're all the same. So, and they all take place at Christmas. So he's just making money like it's nothing.
He's got a formula.
Yeah. When there's a scene where Mitch is like watching TV in a motel or something. And this is just like kind of me being a nerd, but like when it panned over to the TV and it was playing Robert Altman's Long Goodbye, I like heard Elliot Gould's voice and I was like, oh, that's sick. But it's like a good reference because that's also like a crime movie. So I love that they threw that in there. Robert Altman's movie.
I'm not going to go through the whole movie because that would take a while. It's a pretty long movie. It's like 2 hours, roughly. I think it's like right at 2 hours. You got Geena Davis's character, whose name is Samantha Kane. She's just living a normal life as a teacher with her husband and her daughter. But it's not quite so normal because 8 years ago, she woke up on a beach with no memory. She had amnesia. In her mind, she was born 8 years ago because she doesn't remember her life at all before that. So she goes to like a Christmas party or whatever with her co-workers, or it was a family get. It was something like that, family, friends, whatever. But there was some old man there that was drunk. And so she decided to be his designated driver, give him a ride home. Dark, snowy. They hit a deer. The deer goes through the windshield. They wreck. She flies through the windshield. The car catches on fire. And it was at that point, because she bonked her head again, because just like you said in an earlier episode of VHS Voyage, the cure to amnesia is just to hit your damn head again.
That was the last episode we did.
It was.
Standing with Muscles.
Yeah, that's apparently the cure to amnesia. Just whack your head. So she starts to get some of her memories back, slowly but surely. And eventually she realizes that her real name is Charlie. And not only that, but with this bonk on the head, her old personality is starting to resurface a little bit, almost like there's a dual personality thing going on, and her real personality's trying to take over and come back in a way. You learn that she's been hiring a variety of private investigators to try to uncover what her past life was. And one of those private investigators she hires is none other than Samuel L. Jackson's character, whose name is Mitch. And he's kind of like a con man, too. He's like a con man / private investigator. Throughout the course of all this, her personality starts to come out. She starts to learn things about her past. Samuel L. Jackson's character, Mitch, starts to learn things about her past. She gets attacked at her home by the bald guy. He tries to kill her. She ends up killing him. Through what you start to learn are some strong combat skills that she has, and she leaves with Samuel L. Jackson, and this kind of culminates in the rest of the movie of them two working together to try to solve her past, but they also get caught up in a pretty big conspiracy as well. It's like that. First, let me ask you, how did you play the damn movie? I stunk at VHS Voyage. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Right? Really fun movie. Very fast paced for a 2 hour movie.
That was going to be my first point. Like, it just starts and then goes.
Yeah.
It doesn't end.
Right.
And I think I liked it because I mean, like I said, every movie Shane Black writes is exactly the same pretty much.
Yes.
Just maybe a little bit, character,
Yeah.
story maybe a little bit different, but it's always just two people and some kind of crime investigation or something going on. And this movie just starts and it doesn't end.
I don't know about you, but one of my favorite aspects of this movie was Samuel Jackson's character Mitch and Samantha / Charlie, their interactions together. Not only him and Samantha's personality, but also him and Charlie's personality. Once Charlie comes out like full blown, completely different person, and the actress is having to play a completely different role.
I feel like I keep saying this, but again, it's like Shane Black's other movies. He's always got two people that just work together so well with such great chemistry, whether it's like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover or Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe, Robert Downey and Val Kilmer. Like he always had two people come together that just like worked perfectly together. So I will say when she isn't fully the who she was in the past, I didn't love it. I thought I couldn't take her really seriously, like Geena Davis. But when she fully did flip to that other personality, I think I enjoyed it a little bit more because at first I was like, this feels a little weird. Like it's like kind of cheesy a little bit. Like when she was cutting the carrots and like through the knife. Yeah. It's like that was kind of weird. But
look at this woman. She's amazing. Chefs do that.
But once she did the full flip to the alternate personality, I was like, okay, now I get it. Now I like her fully like this.
Yeah, and her other personality is wild, dude.
Yeah, kind of a psycho.
Yeah, kind of a psycho.
Asshole.
Like kills with no remorse.
Yeah.
Wants to bang Mitch, even though she knows she actually has a cousin. A husband, not a cousin.
Whoa, dude.
Wow.
My God.
So there's a few things about the movie that I was like, okay, this could have been a little bit better. One thing was the scenes with the daughter in them where shit's just going crazy. The daughter, she just like doesn't react, you know what I mean?
Dude, am I wrong? Did they like throw her out of a window or something?
Yes, I was gonna bring that up. It was when the bald man attacked her house.
Yeah.
He shoots like an incendiary round out of a shotgun and it blows a hole in the wall.
That was really corny.
That was corny.
That was super corny, yeah.
Dude, she grabbed her daughter by the britches and slung her through the hole, and it shows her flying through the air into the tree.
I was like, what the hell was that?
This movie definitely had a couple of tropes that we usually see in movies like this. Number one, the bad guys just not killing them instantly when they captured them and then explaining their entire evil plan and all this stuff and not just killing them immediately.
Yeah, he's also just like a douchey bad guy that you don't care. Like, you're just like, I don't care about this guy at all. Yeah. Okay, this movie did this thing where a scene would be going, I'd be like, yes. I like where this is going. And then it would just go like this. Dude, when there's this action scene that's going really good. She's got like this sniper rifle or something. Yeah. But then she starts skating across this lake.
Oh yeah, she starts skating across the lake. I forgot.
She starts like ice skating across this lake, and that completely took me out of that scene. I was like, no. I think he wasn't directing at the time, but I think maybe if he actually directed some of the stuff he used to write like at this time, it could have elevated it even more and been this could have took it to maybe like another level of good, like where it sits now. Because like I said, Rennie Harlan is known for being a horrendous director. Yeah. So I would have liked to have seen Shane Black actually get to direct what he wrote.
So yeah, The Long Kiss Goodnight, I mean, it's a fun movie. It's got an interesting plot, a lot of fun and interesting characters. The dynamic between Geena Davis and Samuel Jackson was really well done. Pretty decent action sequences. Well, that is it on the first episode of VHS Voyage in 2024. Again, Happy New Year, everybody. And that is it for tonight's episode on The Long Kiss Goodnight. I'm Matt.
I'm Devin.
We'll catch you guys next week.